Welcome to the Gilles Renault Circuit 14 car. May not this circuit. It's 2.17. It's 2.71 miles long with an interest rate. Skips turns 1 and 2. This will make racing top speed of 217 miles an hour. Also contribute to this, and the legacy will make the drivers want more. Welcome to F1 Super League. It's time for qualifying. Only six drivers are still in the pits, and that's likely to change. With the Red Bull coming out. No, so it seems like it's going to be five cars are going to still be in the pits. But then again, they can change the setup as long as they're in the garage, and Parc Ferme is enabled. And Rukins goes on his owl lap. Let's check him out. A little bit of corner that came out, likely not to for invalidated lap unless we can't see Annie invalidated his lap. So let's go on to Jarmo. Just started his lap. High Robert easy. As in the Aston Martin got the fastest first sector. Who's going to get the fastest second sector? And the fastest first sector has gone to player. No. Weasley. Let's look at some data for a second. So currently, the Ferrari and iRob are racing for the fastest time. As you can see, the purple sector. And Rukins has now got the fastest first sector. Along with Mars, who's got the fastest second sector. Just ignore Antonelli Rossi and and we got Martin, the Ferrari has gone in the fastest sector 2 and sector 3 and the fastest overall time. That 1:9.911. Rukins though has got the fastest sector 1 and sector 1 and fastest time. So he's on provisional. You should watch him. Robert Easy. I have no idea. Aston Martin. You should look out for him because he's going to be hot. Weasley also so far has had the fastest lap. You should look out for them. And disqualified from blocking the pit lane. It's Remy. He was on his outlap disqualified. That is going to be very bad for him. Down. That is bad for him. AMG Max though is going for his first lap, along with Blade, who's racing today. Ferrari with no problem at all. So far, our top time has been by Martin. Let's check the data channel. And Martin gets the fastest time of the session. With last lap, he had a fastest first sector. Someone who's having a fastest. A long time hits. Someone who's disqualified is the player not disqualified. As you can see down there. PLA's player. So many people outside of pit. And there's been some recent times on softs, of course. In real life, we've gotten some decent medium runs. Perhaps you are happy to have in session. A little bit of Glaskin onto that right tire hitting his lap. Let's check out Hi Robert. Taking that chicane amazingly. Almost at full speed. Well, simulating full speed. Oh. Robert has gotten the third time. Someone else's retired Blade. He isn't disqualified, maybe disconnected. With no time on the board. Now coming down the main straight, can he improve his time? No. And currently, the best player overall is Martin G. Whatever his name is, I have no idea. Now going to point the deadlock on whatever it's called. Let's actually check out Martin's. Benj should at least get a lap done without it being invalidated, or else he's gonna get not a good position, to say the least. AMG Max, one of the only cars that are out, and ooh, Skolade just invalidates his lap after he scores the best lap that he could have wished for, a P3 provisionally. Now the only person without a set time is the Ferrari Avengio K. Whatever, number 55. Let's see if the Ferrari is gonna go. No. Jamillo going, hoping to improve his time, as there is a yellow in this sector. Seems like that's him. He's gonna want to go into the pits. And he does, as expected. So many strategies have been playing out during the race. Comment your suggestions for strategies below. Be sure to like and subscribe. It's just common courtesy for me to ask that. And AMG Max comes into the pits. The other Aston Martin, Murdino, goes on his out lap and starts his first proper lap. Hopeful to improve his time. Someone who isn't going to get a time is Benj if he keeps on with this attitude of not going. Going through the chicane in turn 8 and turn 9. A little bit of a speed. Can he improve his time? That is the question. As Benj is running out of time to go on an out lap. He really needs to go on an out lap around now. And there's a caution in sector 1 that's caused by a McLaren that has run out of fuel and splitting back up now. Now it's turn 13, the Wall of Champions, and he passes that safely, not going into the Wall of Champions like Oscar Piastri last Mirage Senna. Oh, that was a rocky finish. And Benj goes on an out lap, hoping to not invalidate this lap. than a minute to get a lap done. Can he get there? Can he do this? Everyone is going to ask, can the Ferraris, can he do as well as his teammates? And the answer to this question will be shown in the next few minutes. Going down the straight, the big straight at the front of the circuit. Warming his tires up. Can he get the time to get a good position? And he starts his time. Clean lap, no invalidations. Into turns 3 and 4, he goes and out in one piece. Now into turn 5, turn 6, 7. Now into the chicane of turn 8 and 9, and he skips that a little, but that's not enough to invalidate his lap. And he gets a fastest sector. Very good for him. He still has enough time to go. He doesn't have much to do. And down the casino straight. Into the wall of champions, 13, 14. Now all he has to do is go down the pit straight and he's done. And he scores of second position. That's great for him. And it is separated. It's a Ferrari sandwich for the House of SCO. Chocolate. Must be very proud of that. And here is it. Here it is. Here is the, now let's check the race directory so anyone could see. Incidents are more the important part. The channel. As you can see, all the times here are in order. All the names are on the side. Now, time to start at 1934 or 2034, depending on your time. Okay, so going good. Four more minutes of this break is left. ladies and gentlemen. You can start your engines now. Ready up. It's time. And it's lights out and away we go. Here is the tire strategy. We could go for and see a 3 stop or a 4 stop. Going through the first turn. It's still a Ferrari sandwich for P1. And there's a penalty for corner cutting, a warning for car 88 by the FIA, the stewards. Currently, Martino is not doing as well as his teammate is doing horribly. Horrible start for R05. His chasing player for number 14 is chasing Alpine of Remy. Remy was disqualified from the quality session, but I trust that Robert can get a comeback done, and there's a ghosting of the car for temporary contact. Robert needs to overtake him. It's also very close up at front, almost bumper to bumper, and they go side by side into corner 1. Barrage Senna, and one gets pushed off, and the Ferrari rejoins in the front, and no, there's a little nudging, and then the Ferraris switch places. The Ferraris switch places with the Haas. Blue Kings get a penalty. There's 0 seconds for corner cutting, or is it track limits? I don't know. It's corner cutting. There's a little battle happening in the back, and there's a pit. Someone is in the pits, and he came out. And possible pit strategies right now can be seen on the screen. Let's check out the tire status because someone just pitted. Not telemetry. So currently, Robert is having a horrible race. Murdino having a great race along with Tasty Spray, both of them gaining upwards of 5 positions. And Martin's in player, there's a fastest time. Everyone's getting the fastest time, but U-Division is getting it. Vengeance also going into the pits very early, replacing his front wing. So Remy has currently got up 3 positions. Let's see who else has got up a position. It's Chocolate. I'm just gonna call him Chocolate. Chocolate. Whatever. I don't know, but they're going almost wheel from that angle. Going on the inside, that's the Ferrari, but no, the Ferrari bumps out and he spins out, and it's a spin out. No. McLaren's gained the lead. Martin, 3rd place. Tasty Spray gets a position. U-Division gets a position. Skullend is going down. He's now in 5th place. 5 positions down of his already starting position. And Wu Kings is separated from his teammate Zwerg. But that just shows how fast he gotta be. And there's 2 DNFs, Scotland and Tasty Spray, both DNFing. And it's a safety car. And Blue Kings going in for a pit stop. Everyone lining up on the safety car. The safety car is not going to be coming in this lap because all the cars have not lined up. Okay, we gotta respond. Tasty is raging at Chocolade. Claiming that he can get AIDS, and his mother too. I do want to. No, I'm not gonna be that petty. Seemingly next lap, the safety car is gonna come in. Not this lap, next lap. All this happened because Tasty Spray and Chocolate collided, I think. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, good. That is weird as fuck. Whatever, back to intro. Safety car out. Wesley got the fastest lap of the race. This is crazy space on Hayes. Got a penalty. Let's check out the penalty situation now. Ooh, 3-second penalties. Nothing too serious. Cars 36 gets a penalty. Luke Kings and Meduno are get out. Penalty for space on Hayes. 30 seconds. Overcutting. Now into the wall of Chambers, turns 13, 14, and now continuation of the Casino straight, or just a different straight, I don't know, and Jamila and Burns are battling it out. And Venge overtakes Jamilo. Jamilo gets a little bit of snagged, and he's getting snagged on that horrible grass. You don't want to touch it. Also, you don't want to touch it. Turn 7, turn 8. Down that straight, you got turn 8, and with DRS now enabled. Should be good for the racers. Penalty for iRob Easy. 3 seconds. Penalties all of a sudden. 9 laps ago. And overtaking the kick salvo without even DRS. A little bit of touching there. The kick salver backs out of AMG Max and is a penalty. Oh no, not a penalty for him. It's a penalty for another person. iRob Easy gets a penalty now. That's very dirty racing, and AMG Max is going to want to report that. Now into that hairpin of turn 10. And down the Casino straight. Turn go straight. Very intense turn. World champion turn 13, 14, and now down the pit straight, and we've got. Let's check. Okay, let's check. So people who have hit already are Jamila, New Kings. New Kings is in third, even though he hit. That must be safety cars doing it and riding it. Both iRob Easy and Blade both had their front wings replaced, I think, on the first lap. Or at least Ben got it. Yeah, here you can see. Into the hairpin. Can he overtake on the outside? He goes for the move, but he doesn't make it. Kings defends too well. A lot of gains here, not many losses. The only person who lost positions, the only two people who lost positions are Venge and iRob. drifting there on the exit. So let's actually check out the race stories so far. Safety spray and Shufford both DNF'd very early on, causing a safety car. They restructured the positions. And there's a pit. Wesley is pitting. Let's check on the clean racing so far. So there's only 2 clean racers. It's Wesley and R05. It seems like it could be everyone, so if anyone gets a penalty, then it cancels all the penalties out. So, right now, most of the penalties cancel each other out. That's going to be very interesting to see. And a bunch of penalties might want to be revoked. I guess it's proved that one warning was not valid. But I don't want to give it ideas because that would overload the tickets for the FIA and screw them over. Now going down the pit straight, we can see Wesley. He was all the way at the top. Now he's at the bottom as Manduru and AMG Max battle it out. AMG Max is ghosted temporarily, but now he overtakes and secures the lead. And for the inside hitting with the move stick, Jamila is defending as hard as he can. And with DRS, he makes the move stick into the next chicane. And there's a little bit of a gap forming. Very close racing happening over here. R05 is all he needed to get out of the pack because now he's breezing. He's at least out of DRS range right now. As there's close racing between AMG Max and Jamili. Jeez, I can't pronounce his name. Wesley overtakes Remy. It's not even close. AMG Max almost goes. I mean, looks on the inside, but no, it doesn't open. The opening doesn't take place that he needs. Wesley just looking, hunting down. The racers hoping that something opens up as AMG Max overtakes Jamila, and Jamila crashes into the wall of champions. Not deadly, but enough to cause at least front wing damage, maybe. And Jamila goes to the front, the back of the pack. Space penalty. I think that's penalty for 3 seconds. And Univision has a massive snap over to your hand. Zwerg takes the place, but they're battling it out. Zwerg massively slowed, and Rookings is battling it out. Rookings overtakes Vengeance. This is a giant battle, 10 seconds apart, but it's battle. A little bit of a dip in the grass there with the front tire. And Wesley overtakes AMG Max. He was waiting, and it happens. The opening has happened, and he's moving fast away from AMG Max. Space on Hayes overtakes Jamilo, who's in the pits. Revenge, though, chased down Rookings. Ooh, that's bad for Revenge. He still had 10 seconds at his disposal. Let's check it out now. He now has giant gap gone away. That's a horrible steering mistake. And Jamilo DNFs. This race was not going very well, and it doesn't seem like it was going to be any better, so I guess the only course of action would have been to DNF. We're now around halfway through this race. A little bit over 15 laps to go. Well, 17 laps to go. And it's all very spaced out. But AMG Max is chasing down Medino. I'm gonna leave that on for a second. This battle. It doesn't seem like anyone else is close. Except for Zwerg and Univision. Which is getting fortune. No, it's not. Let's actually check that out. He overtakes Univision. Oh no, he doesn't. He's crashing into the back, and they're going into the pits. And he changes his tire. Let's go back to the battle between Zwerg. Zwerg comes out of the pit lane, this U-shaped pit lane. He throws a little bit on the grass. This is a mess. Zwerg is in such a good position, and then he got bumped in the front, and all the bad luck started happening to him, bumping into the wall. It's not the wall of champions, but it's still a wall. This is the only close to and escape DRS range. You do space line A's, trade positions. Blade, you're farther behind. Please. Pushed out of the way there. Penalties below probably gonna happen. Max there overtaking. And through the hairpin. Can Wesley overtake his sister teammate? With no DRS enabled and DRS for U Division, it's not going to happen. And because these are chain DRS zones, doesn't seem like anything's going to happen. They're racing wheel to wheel, but eventually U Division gets the advantage and makes the move. Slip. Seconds ahead of where he currently is to get the position, lest he'll be sent back to P6. So in this case, it pays to drive. Now, once he gets CLS, makes a new stick. Currently has a provisional podium. Has a podium. And that is why playing the long game pays off. If anyone wants this data, I could send them to them. And the Ferrari event right behind him. Can he overtake? Into the pits. Wesley's going into the pits. 59 seconds off pace. It's over 2 seconds a lap. Bro. Stop it. It's not that hard. 12 minutes left in this race approximately. As Martin gets the fastest lap. Yes, Martin Rob almost Univision. Everybody but Rob is a clean driver. AMG Max overtakes Remy. Remy, a dirty driver. So Remy has more penalties. More points. More penalty seconds. Wait, he's still scoring points if he DNFs. I'd say use your time for whatever you want and DNF. I mean, the only thing I could save him is a safety car, but he's driving. I mean, commentators, of course, does exist, but these drivers won't ram into each other. Well, except for earlier in the race, I guess that's just being on my screen. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any problems, and Robbie Z is very close. He's actually the only driver that's within one of the only drivers that's within the DRS range and maneuver. And let's see, Robbie Z gets a penalty. That's the last strike for him. So now Wesley instantly, provisionally jumps positions. U-Division, they're battling it out. Can he get it? Can he get it? And no. And he doesn't secure the spot. The stick. But U-Division is still very close and he can always catch up. And into the hairpin they go. Sorry if my voice is just a lot more clearer. Actually, what is clearer? Is it this? Or this? I guess this is clearer. Okay, I guess this is better. Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry for the sound quality jump. I'm gonna have to reset my mic, and as we can see, the battle is still happening, and now it's good. Now the mic is good. Cars battling it out. Down the casino straight, into the Wild Champions, turns 1 and 2. And there's no core. Zwerg, Root Kings, both defending. Root defending against Zwerg. Zwerg, let's see. And no, Rob Easy is not getting the point on him, and he is gonna maybe into the next chicane. Jesus, I need a better mic. There are 7 laps left to this race. Can anyone score a point? Even more than they're already. And we can see Sword gets overtaken by Abrizi. Now he has to battle with the Red Bull. The Red Bull overtakes. And no, he doesn't. He's only 1/10 off. And now he loses it. They're going side by side. Now they're almost side by side. They're almost side by side. Looking on the inside, the racer of the Red Bulls, U-Division, looking on the inside, looking on the outside, looking on the inside, almost bumper to bumper. Entirety of the hairpin there. Using the entirety of the hairpin there. I have to up the volume on this thing. And U-Division overtakes Zwerg. This battle for 5th is crazy. The battle for 4th is also crazy. Let's see what's going to happen next. Five laps left of this race to go. Left to go. Blade. I think he's lapped. He's almost lapped at least. Which one is it? No, he's definitely lapped. Into the Virage Senna hairpin. And Wesley is going to race with his somewhat of a teammate. U-Division, both of them are Red Bull drivers. Yeah, that would make them somewhat teammates. Somewhat of teammates. As there's 3 laps left. Well, 4 laps, including the final lap. And Wesley overtakes U-Division and now is going to be battling for 5th place. With U-Division. And what the hell is happening with my audio? Beautiful helicopter shot there. Now there's only 2 laps left of this race. And there's a caution in Sector 2. Something has happened. What has happened? Well, that caution cleared up very quickly. That could be Blade could be there for not moving out of the way. What would be quite crazy is if there was a safety car right now. I know that's gonna come to bite me in the ass. With 1 lap left, the safety car would be crazy. Now coming down into the hairpin, we're gonna join Martin for the final lap of this race. Root Kings. It's a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. Down the casino into the wall of champions, turns 13, 14. Starting the final lap of this race. It was a long race. It was an interesting race. It was a crazy race. As we go into Ponte de la Concorde. De la Concorde. I don't know how to pronounce this shit. I'm American. Brookings gets a penalty into turn 6. Turn 7. Turns 8 and 9. Now into the hairpin of turn 10. Good. To the casino straight. Turn 12 is kind of like turn 2 of Austria. Non-existent. Into the wall of champions, and you can see the finish line from here. The race is over. Martin won the Canadian Grand Prix. And I'm glad there was a switch position. Now a whole group of cars going down. Can there be an overtake now on the final straight? No. And Rob, the Aston Martin of Rob, gets 4th place. Univision in 6th is going to win the race in style. Zwerg wins the... No, not wins the race. Finishes the race. The AMG Max, the final person to finish this race. And he finishes the race. The race is over. Here's our data. And the 2 Ferraris sharing the podium with another McLaren. Hopefully next race is going to be as good as this one. And here we can see the Ferrari's got most of the overtakes. Most of the drivers of the day, most of the fastest lap race winner and cleanest driver has gone to Wesley. Now let's go to the race director.